Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look at the euro currency. Well, although we still keep the long-term bearish view on the euro currency, that the combination of the fundamentals right now is not really favorite for European Union currency, and we expect that it should continue move to the downside in the medium term and long-term perspective. But in the short term, we could get some upward bounce. And right now, today, we will try to estimate the limits, the range of this bounce, what really we should watch for, what signs of this bounce will be, so how we understand that the bounce has started already, and something of that sort. So, because today analysis that we have put on the forum, so weekly research tells that there are some changes in the sentiment. So we see currently the closing of the shorts on the euro currency, existence of the such events as coming Christmas holidays, end of the financial year. So some technical issues that we will discuss today brings us to the idea that chances on the upward retracement really significant. And by these reasons and by some technical reasons, there is currently is not really a good idea to take in the short position. So better to wait some short-term rally on the euro currency and sell this rally, but not going short right now. So here what we have. As you know, last week we have talked a lot about the taking and the reaching of the 104 major target, and as a result, since this is the weekly target, guys, as usually when the market forms some ABCD pattern, what respect it shows to reaching of the major targets, so AB equals CD. Usually, at least the 3-8 retracement could happen. And since we have the weekly chart target, this 3-8 retracement stands at 108.40 area. Currently, it seems a bit unbelievable, maybe because everybody already are tuned on the possible downward action. Everybody speaks about very strong United States dollar background, and currently what is 108? So two significant retracements. So it's very difficult to imagine it on the background of the current euphoria in the mass media that circulated the news, the ideas, analysis of different traders that they see the parity and so on. So 108 seems really large bounce, but actually, guys, in 108 bounce, we do not see any hazard for downward continuation. Yes, it seems a bit high for daily charts, 400 pips up, but this really could happen. But currently, guys, this is not the point. Since today we will not talk on the perspective of the 108 area. It's just an indication of what retracement really could happen, could happen. But currently, guys, we should understand the real limits of this retracement, what we could get on the next week. This is a short-term video. And as you can see, simple application of daily overbought and oversold analysis narrows this range very significantly. So take a look. That 108 area, in fact, stands beyond the daily overbought, and that's why it's not real interesting for us until the Christmas. What will happen next year, we will see. And whether the market will reach this area. This is mostly some theoretical question. But what we have to take a look on the next week. In the next week, we will be watching for this range between the oversold, it's 104 target on the weekly chart, and daily overbought. That's because this real limits of the price that euro could touch on the coming week. So, and this is approximately 107 area, so as maximum, this could be reached. So it means that if any bounce will start on the next week, it probably should develop somewhere in this range. That's what we will be discussed today. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, a lot of issues that we have to talk about. That, guys, our butterfly that we discussed last week, and as you can see, market on the dropping down hit not only 104 weekly target, but also has completed this 127 butterfly. And you may ask what the problem really. So market has hit the weekly target and it was finalized with this perfectly looking butterfly. What's the problem? Definitely market should show the upward retracement. But overall situation is not as simple, guys. First of all, weekly target is some kind of the range, and you already could see the market has dropped actually to the 103.70 area or even 65. This is the first moment. Second moment, it could fluctuate around this target even more. And there are some issues that I do not like with this butterfly, guys. The first glance, yes, it seems that market should turn up immediately and start retracement up, but it's not as simple as it seems in the first glance. First of all, guys, take a look at this dropping, this fast acceleration down. This is not a good sign for the butterflies. Usually when markets shows such sort of action on the slope of the right wing, it means that this pause usually temporal at short term and not really significant. Besides, let's take a look that market already has shown the trade retracement here. And it has respected this 127 target. Usually, when market shows this action, it tells that very, very high probability that market will drop further to the 1618 extension. It's right here. Second issue, guys, is that take a look. The market has also inner A, B, C, top, D pattern. And this pattern has been completed as well. So its target stands precisely at weekly pivot support on the next week. That all this stuff stands approximately around 103. That's why here, guys, two possibilities exist with this retracement. The first possibility is that market really could find some support and power. Maybe some more shorts will be closed the next week as we are starting coming to Christmas holidays. Traders will start to more aggressively close shorts and taking profit. In this case, yes, upward retracement could start immediately. But at the same time, if this will not happen, then we should be ready for some flirting to the downside and creating some kind of the maybe reversal pattern here that will trigger the real upward retracement a bit later. So that's been said, watch for, if you're a scalp trader and you would like to take the long position, watch for clear reversal patterns. For others who are just waiting for this rally to sell into, this is not really big information, very important since they actually do not care what kind of action market will show. The major point is that market should show any upward actions just to sell it. Well, that being said, don't be in a hurry with the taking long position immediately. Wait for the clarity, wait for the clear patterns, especially if market will just start coiling somewhere sideways, starting to the downside. This is not the action that we would like to see. And for that standpoint, we could watch for hourly chart. First of all, guys, I would like to show you how our bread and butter work nice. So recall what we have talked about bread and butter on the 4-hour time frame chart. This first down, and we said market should start downward action here. This is confidence resistance and complete the 618 support. It's 104. Indeed, this pattern has worked very nice. So now the major question will be around this area. So this will be the key level for the next week. It's 104.60, 104.80 confidence resistance and weekly pivot point. So if market in the beginning of the week will drop it up, will break it up, this probably will suggest that retracement really has started. And in this case, you could watch for higher levels. So at least I think the confidence in 105.50, but even it could be range between the weekly pivot resistance 106.80. Both those levels stand below the daily overbought. That's why they are acceptable for us as a potential target of this retracement. And they could be achieved just because market is at reversal. Usually when the market at reversal, it shows deeper retracement since some additional pressure pushes high. So this is the key level. If market will fail to pass through it and will turn to some sideways action, some choppy price action here, don't go long. Wait for the clear patterns. Because take a look, here market could take some kind of the butterfly. So it could become the left wing, this market could form right wing, and this butterfly will lead market directly to the completion of this larger pattern. That's one of the possible scenarios. And the key to understanding what's really well going on is this level, this resistance on the daily chart. That's really simple. So that's our current view on the euro currencies. That being said, coming events mostly bring some technical adjustment to the normal behavior of the market, since, as I said, the holidays, closing of the financial year, changes in the sentiment that we see right now based on the commitment of traders report, all this stuff suggest maybe some skewing of the normal price behavior, and this could lead to some a bit deeper retracement now. To understand what to expect, watch for hourly chart, this confidence resistance, and weekly pivot point. So standing below it and failure to break it up suggests probable downward action and some gradual drop to the next target before real retracement will start. Upward breakout will suggest probable upward continuation to the confidence resistance on the 4-hour time frame chart, or even higher, this area between weekly pivot resistance 1 and major 618 resistance.